Hey guys, LegomationStudio here with another Hero Factory review. Once again, I am not a trader of Bionicle. I am just reviewing these to get the little younger fans of mine into this series and introduced to it because that's their Bionicle. Watch the Preston Stormer review to see a little more about Stormer and what I think about Hero Factory. But yeah, so I'm just, as you know, reviewing a handful of Hero Factory sets, about 20 or something of them, but I'm just reviewing about like 5 or 6, maybe 7, because these little guys are so little. But this is what we have for William FURNO. As you know, Stormer and FURNO were the top voted amongst my poll that I had for which Hero Factory sets I should review, was Stormer and FURNO. And of course, NATALIE BREEZE, when I was at the store, I felt like getting her because I was getting, sadly to say, I was getting sucked into the franchise. Now that I look back at it, I probably should never have bought her, but I felt like I needed to buy something different, which would be a female Hero Factory, and hey, at least that's one more review for you guys. But yeah, they are very similar in design. Now, I've noticed that they are not the same. They do have the spikes and the circle, spikes and the circle, scroll maze, but this is Hero Factory symbol, and I think the main reason for them being kind of similar was so that way they could be stackable. Because as you can see, the bottom half of the canisters are exactly the same. So you can stack Hero Factory with Bionicle if you want, but I don't think you should do that because they are completely different. Blah. Okay, FURNO. So he's standing in a cool pose. He's got blueprint in the background of his design, which is kind of a cool idea that Hero Factory Lego had. He has 19 pieces. He and NATALIE BREEZE are the ones of the Hero Factory that have the most pieces. In this picture, he actually has his blades on his shoulders. I've actually tried to make this, and maybe I'll make it in the review. You just put them on his shoulders. It actually looks kind of cool. It looks like he's like a little insect flying around. And then, of course, it's really nice, I'm glad they did this tribute to Bionicle saying, from the creators of Bionicle characters. So at least we have a little end reminiscence of Bionicle to add to it. Flip it over, we have that same little tribute to Bionicle, but in Spanish, actual size comparison for his head, and then we have FURNO against Rotor. Let's open it up, dock out the contents, and see what we got for our money. Oopsie. Okay. So here we've got the instruction booklet. We've got FURNO on the front. All the Hero Factory guys shown with HeroFactory.com and Confidential and William FURNO. It is not very confidential if it's a public website, dude. And then we have a bigger advertise than what we had on Stormer's instructions, but this time of Jimmy Stringer, and then Meltdown. And then Stormer, the map of Hero Factory in the city, really cool, like a Google Maps of Hero Factory, as you can see right here. Interesting. Looks kind of like Florida, but whatever. New and old pieces. So 19 pieces. Let's take a look at them. Let's just start off with the chest plate here. As you can see, the chest plate is in red, and I think it's the same as NATALIE BREEZE's chest plate. I thought that all the Hero Factory heroes had different chest plates, but it's the Alpha team that has separate type of chest plates. It's only the rookie team that has all the same chest plates. So in red, very nice detail, symmetrical. Unlike Stormer's wasn't symmetrical, it had different stuff, circles and lines, but this is just lines. The helmet, very awesome mask, but it's a lot like a Master Chief helmet. I mean, it follows that same little visor, and it looks like a monkey. It really does. Lego Lee pointed this out. It looks like a monkey. Doesn't he look like a little monkey, like a little orangutan or something? I think it looks like a chunky monkey. But yeah, and then like a Halo kind of Master Chief looking helmet. It's kind of funny. But I think it's kind of cool, They put a monkey and Master Chief costume together in one. That's pretty cool. Monkey Master Chief. Then we have the feet. Really cool. Very like a shoe design. But then these jets on the back that can probably be used to like fly. So really cool. God dang it, this camera, I'm really hitting you right now. There we go. Yeah, little jets. So 2 of those. Then we have the weapons. Now, luckily, unlike what we have with Stormer, we don't have a hollow blaster. We actually have two very nice mockable swords. I think these are two different shades. You probably can't see it as well in the camera, but these colors are two different shades. Not the silver, but the two orange. Really cool, though. It's made of that same, the snowflake shield for, whoa, I forgot his name. Metis. The snowflake shield for Metis that we had, that same kind of material. Very thin plastic that could really break easily. We had it for Gelu too. But very cool, they can go together like that, or for his wings, I call them wings, the alternate model. But very cool for mocking. And then they're very cool, probably my favorite of the Hero Factory, the leg armor. Very cool to make him nice and bulky. And then, instead of 90-degree angle arms that we had with the latest Matoran designs from Bionicle, where they were 90-degree angle, now they're wider open. The limbs are wider open. And we have 4 of those. Arm head, whatever. Hero Factory core, we have it in a lime green, a clear yellowish lime green, but more of an orange, because that's sticking to what the color is for FURNO. So cool. Hero core goes in here. And then the torso. Very nice design. Very kind of simple, you know, not that big of a deal. And then very smooth on the back. Wonder why that wasn't put as the front, but the neck is pointing, actually hunchbacked, pointing that way. So yeah, you know that this is the front, that's the back. So you can actually notice the difference. That's the thing about Bionicle. A lot of the times couldn't tell the difference of the back or the front, but now you can, because they have the neck bent a little bit forward. So these are the pieces. Why don't we build it?
William FURNO. Oh yeah, William FURNO.
So we've built him. I pretty much could have built that without the building instructions, because of building experience. Yeah, these guys, Hero Factory heroes, very simple and easy to build. You could just put them together really quickly, and Lego's excuse for canceling Bionicles, they wanted to make something easier for kids to build. My arse. I mean, really? Come on, Lego. The whole point of Technic and Bionicle was that they were intricate in the designs and many pieces. But there's so much you can do with these sets in the design anyways. I mean, you only have so much to deal with, these Matoran-sized Hero Factory hero-sized sets. And with how much they put into it was the perfect amount. Not too little, like what we have with the Bionicle Stars, and not too much. Just the right amount of stuff. For an alternate model for FURNO, on the canister it displays this, you can attach his wings. He has like a wing mode. It's kind of funny, where you can put these on the side here. And I don't know, I think he looks kind of cool like that. He can like go up to someone and totally blade them like Wolverine. But I think it's kind of cool. So, very nice. The color scheme is similar to Tahu. You have this red and kind of, it's not really Mata red, but I guess we'll just go ahead and say Mata red. It's really more of a crimson red with an orange coloring. Hero Factory core nicely resembled with the red popping through. And very nice. He's not one of my favorite because he isn't like Stormer, as you can see, was very bulky. But William FURNO, he's a rookie, so he's not that bulky. The rookies are really not that bulky. Of course, NATALIE BREEZE is kind of bulky. We'll get over her when we review her later. But this is what we have for FURNO. We'll compare him to Tahu Bionicle Stars. Or Bionicle Stars Tahu. Yeah. So, that same red for like the mask colored red in the legs and everything, and arms red, but the inside arms and legs, that orange, I'm so glad, because this is like the Bionicle color of orange, and I am so glad that they are not using it in Hero Factory. The Hero Factory cannot touch Mata red. Okay? They have a very lighter, almost green orange, yellowish, but really orange, very, very light orange for Hero Factory FURNO. But no, Tahu, he sticks with this Mata red. Hero Factory can't take that from us. And he had the very cool flame sword. But this isn't a review of Tahu. This is just a comparison. Same height, but as you can see, a lot more bulkier stuff as a chest plate. This is his chest plate, this giant William FURNO chest plate. And that's Tahu's chest plate. Yeah. Okay, you can see why Hero Factory definitely beats in the look designs, but they are more than meets the eye. Haha, Transformer pun. Because, as you know, articulation is pretty horrible. Not like the Bionicle Stars had much more articulation either, but they could have tried something new and they didn't for Hero Factory Heroes. But they did for the Titans. I think they can bend their knees pretty nice, but yeah, no articulation. So yeah, but very cool, pleasing to the eye, and the color scheme works out. He is the leader of the rookie team, and definitely looks very nice in the way he's put together. There's nothing you can say that goes wrong with him, except for the fact that you probably, just like what we had with Stormer, put some armor on his other arm right here, or here, just adding a little more armor. But it doesn't look as weird with FURNO, because at least, Stormer, we had one bulky arm and one regular arm. These are both regular arms on FURNO, so it doesn't go crazy. And hey, he's a rookie team. He's not the most, built together. So, yep, that's William FURNO. You can decide if you want to buy him. Remember to double think about it if you're my age. Moving on from Bionicle, because I am. Only buying a handful of these. But if you're younger, 12 and under, you've got a couple more years, and if you're like 6 or 7, you've got a lot of years left to buy Hero Factory and collect it for your childhood. But this is over for that. This has been the review of William FURNO. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Next we will be reviewing NATALIE BREEZE, the female Hero Factory. And this is LegomationStudio signing off. Check out our Bionicle Classic reviews and Throwbot reviews after this video. Thank you. See you guys. Signing out. Bye. Signing out. See ya. Bye. No, signing out. This is LegomationStudio signing out.
Fly away. Oh, my ass. Cha.